The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in a cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised.
Caution. You are now entering the all-consuming realm of Shea's Paranormal Chat, where the things that are better left unsaid are actually said.
Shut up and sit down.
You're listening to Shea's Paranormal Chat. Paranormal podcasting done Shea's way. Tons of fun.
Dude, seriously?
A bit sarcastic.
Hashtag investigator, not hunter.
But always real.
Hashtag data, not evidence.
Don't get your panties in a twist.
Oh my god, really?
This is real, raw conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Hello everybody, TGIF. Welcome to Shea's Paranormal Chat. Today is Friday, July 5th, and I hope everybody is having a great holiday weekend. Obviously, this is a pre-recorded show, but I will be down in the live chat room, so make sure you say hello to me. This is kind of a best of, kind of blunders, bloopers, what the fuck just happened, was that really just said, all wrapped into one. Now, if you listen to the show more than once, twice, 3 times, you know, we have bounced between very serious, somewhat serious, crazy hectic, and that's done on purpose. The main goal, though, is we love getting the true personalities out there. Who is behind the teams? Who is behind the investigating? And you never know what will happen on live radio, especially with somebody like me running it. We've had a great season 1, some crazy moments, some awesome guests, and on this first segment, this little clip I'm going to play from episode 10, December 2018. Of course, it's the Southern Gypsies. Now, we had some tech issues, and they were so great, and they were so well behaved. I make one little joke, and that's all it took. Here it comes. This is what happens when Shea and Kelly get together with the Southern Gypsies.
Yeah. You wanted to know about the runes, honey?
Yes, I do. That was the next question, yeah.
Okay, so I am very drawn to this, and I'm going to talk to you as much as I can because I haven't been able to study them thoroughly as much as I want to, because I really, really want to dig in more. People automatically see them, and they're like, oh, these are just runes, they're fortune-telling, and da-da-da-da, and you could cast them, and then they're going to tell you. But I want you to, that's not the whole gift with runes. That actually is just a tip of it. They're used in magic. They're used as these. You got to think how old these are and how many people have studied them and put their like energy into them. And I'm pretty sure there was some bloodletting with them and things like that. These are very powerful. When we do our Yule, we use runes. And as markings and things like that. But they are for divination, but they also are for, they're for magic. People use them in their magic that they do. So you have to, I would love for people to be considerate of that. Like, people are just like, oh, these are cool. And you'll see people with it on jewelry and stuff like that. And that's really, really cool. But you got to also understand that these are years and years of history behind it. Right. So they're very powerful. But casting, people do them different ways. They actually, these are old, and they also stand for the different gods and things like that, and goddesses that they have. Certain ones that stand for certain things. So it's really neat. It's old. It's different ones, and I think it's, some people call them the Viking ones. Those are the ones that I'm really drawn to. Some people call them the wolf ones. I've heard them talk about them before, and they're really, really, they're just beautiful. And you'll know if that's a tool that you're drawn to. Because you'll know. You'll be like, oh, I really like these. Any tool. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're trying to find your tool, you're drawn to certain ones. And when you're drawn to that, you'll know. That's a lot of, it is a lot of, you're talking about Druid times and Viking times and things like this. This is old magic.
Super cool. Super cool. Runes are always something that I've been fascinated in. I just have never sat down and, made myself figure them out, but they've always I want to touch them when I see them. I want to get them in my hands, and most
people who have a Celtic background, I'll shit you not, if you've got a Celtic background at all, you're very drawn to them, and I think that's just bred into us. And right. I'm like that too. See, I don't know as much as I would like to know, but currently I have a man in the woods somewhere trying to make me a set of ruins from wood and something about maybe nakedness and blood. I don't know, but I'm going to enjoy them when he gives them to me. I'm good.
All right, then. Nakedness and blood. I love it.
Hey, don't you out Dave.
I'm not. That adds to it. You think his name's going to be something mystical. Yeah. It's just Dave.
It's got to have a snake in there, too. It has to.
Yeah. I tell you what, man. I met him, and I know we start talking about him, and he was very drawn to him, and he was like, I'll make you some. I'm like, do it. And he's just, I'm hoping that I get him soon. But he tells me, because a lot of people,
he's losing a lot of blood, don't he?
He is. He's losing a lot of blood. He got it,
like, I can't do this right now.
He did tell me, he's like, I can.
Finger.
He does. Listen, he said he can only make one a day. That's all Dave's willing to do is one a day.
Hey, crazy Dave!
Oh, crazy Dave!
The last set that I saw that I almost bought him, even though I don't do any rune readings. There was a bone set, and it was just the coolest thing. And it's kind of funny because the other thing that I wanted to try to learn, I've got a friend that does bone readings, and I thought that would be cool. So bone rune readings. I mean,
yes,
they almost came with me, but I bought tarot cards instead. So,
Oh my gosh.
A bone reading?
A bone reading, sometimes they etch things on bones and then they'll cast the bones. That's old school. That's like you talking to hoodoo, voodoo, old shamanism, things like that. They'll cast bones and they'll have symbols on the bones. Sometimes they do that. Is that what you're talking about, Kelly?
Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it really is. So the guy that I know that does them is based out of Des Moines, and he's got a bag of bones, and everybody.
Yeah.
My understanding is they collect their own bones for it. There's no certain set of bones. But they'll cast them out, and the way that they land and the different bones will mean different things to him. And I think it's like with any type of tool that we use, there's a certain level of his own intuition that goes into it as well. But it's just it's fascinating. I don't know why I'm so fascinated by it, but it's just one of those that's like, ooh, I really want to do that.
Yeah.
Yes. Where do they get these bones? Because when you first said they collect their own bones, I'm like, and then I'm like, no. 2 seconds in, I'm like, no, Shea, they don't take their own bones.
Well, actually, he does, I believe, have a bone of a finger. It's not his, but I do think he's got a little finger bone, I think, if I remember right.
Oh my God, that's so
cool. It's not his own. I don't remember where he got it from.
One finger off a day.
Like animal bones, obviously, are the majority of them. And so it's going to be, I don't even know for sure what they are.
But most of them are real bones?
They're all real bones.
They are all real bones.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
I could hook you up with a guy who could tell you all about it, Shea. Maybe we'll have to go into January.
Yeah, there we go. I like talking to guys about bones.
And
don't we all, honey? Don't we all?
We did really well.
There's a lady who, talking about collecting the bones and stuff. She goes out this time of year. There's a lot of hunters and things like that, and she'll go. And sometimes and I think it's horrible because I believe that if you're going to hunt, that's great. You hunt and you take and you provide. You use the meat and stuff like that. That's what I believe. But a lot of times you'll get people who just want to shoot them and they lay. And she'll go and she'll take them for their bones. And then she does make ruins and she makes casting, things like that. So that's where it comes from. And a lot of it is, she just picks up animals along the way. By the way, if you ever meet somebody with a raccoon dick, that's pure ivory. You can get money out of that.
I don't even know what that is.
There you go.
The raccoon cock.
Congratulations, Misty. You just rendered us both speechless.
I saw your faces. You're like, what the fuck?
It takes a lot to make me speechless. And
you want to know how I know that? We were talking about it one day, and she was like, you can get, it's an ivory dick, so you can get money. But then I was at a bar, and this lady...
That might have been foretelling on our part.
It might have been.
I was really talking about it. I was excited, because it's a random, I like weird animal facts, and this was something I read, and I was like, you know what? Raccoons got coon dicks, or ivory dicks, not that,
yeah, but the next day
we were do podcasting. I learned something new every show.
This lady was at a bar and she picked something. She had a cowboy hat, man. She looked like the lady version of Crocodile Dundee. I shit you not. She picks something out of her hat and starts picking it with her teeth, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? She's like, this is my coon dick, and she puts it back in her hat. I swear to God. And I was like, that some bitch is ivory? She's like, hell yeah, that's why I'm picking my teeth with it.
Can you imagine getting that? You'll see somebody like Granny off Beverly Hillbillies out there with the bucket ripping some poor raccoon's penis off.
Oh my God.
I'm just like,
around here, man.
I thought about it. I was like, man, I need me some fortune teller bones.
Oh my God.
Maybe that's you're really horny.
Listen,
it's a raccoon penis.
Nobody hit us on the side of the road. We're just trying to pick up a raccoon dick to read some fortunes. That's all we're doing, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Y'all are gonna shit if we do bring out some bones, man. Y'all are gonna be like, I know what they are.
We gotta remember to pick it up. My luck, because I'm driving like a junker truck. It's a ugly car. I'd have a bucket hanging out the side with all these dead animals. It'll start smelling bad.
Yeah. What can we get from
I'm gonna have that.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask my friend when I see him next time if in his set of bones if he has a ivory raccoon dick.
Oh, please.
This is definitely a subject that's going to need to be explored more.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, my God. I love the Southern Gypsies. Who doesn't, right? Speaking of my love for gypsies, the next clips are from episode 14, January 2019, with Paranormal Buzz's own Peggy Gypsy. What happens when Shea and Kelly corrupt Peggy Gypsy? Take a listen.
I'm behaving tonight, I think. I'm trying.
You haven't cussed that much. A couple times.
Yeah. I'm trying. I'm going through right now to make sure. Kelly, you want to go through and make sure I didn't miss any questions while I make the next big announcement?
Sure.
If you don't mind, if you can.
Oh, that's fine.
So, not only do we have Peggy Gypsy starring, which she will be Into the Abyss, Saturday, January 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. But come February, we will also have REP Paranormal starting Thursday, February 21st, 8 p.m., 7 Central, which everybody in chat will know as Kim Addie Purvis, sorry. So, we have a couple. Yes, very excited. Excited for both you guys to start. I can't wait.
We're the new kids on the block. Be nice to us.
I'm nice. If I like you, I'm nice. If I'm not like you, if I don't like you, then, it's up front. So you're already good. You're already good.
Yeah, you've helped me out so much.
So, and we have another newcomer. I know I've missed a lot in between, but we have Ronald. He says, hello, Shea. Hello, ladies. I've missed a lot of people. There's tons of chat tonight. And I've missed a lot, but I'm trying to keep up. So,
Okay.
You want to?
So,
go ahead.
One of the questions that we got a while back was, who's someone that you would like to investigate with that you haven't yet? I know, put you on the spot.
Dan Class.
No offense to anybody she doesn't name.
You know what? I am so happy that this is not like a video thing, because my face gets red when I get put at the spot. I'm like, oh shit. Who would I like to investigate? Let's see. Zach Bagans.
What?
I know, but I would love to investigate with him.
Sorry, I'm supposed to be like diplomatic.
I know.
I refrained. No, I get where she's coming from, though. I would like to just investigate it with him one time, because
just one time.
I say this, and even as I'm saying this, it's hard for me to say, but maybe he's not quite as bullshit as he seems to be. I mean, maybe there's truth to it. So,
but, I want to investigate and not have it be recorded, because I feel when it's not being recorded, people are more likely to be themselves.
Yeah.
And maybe he will run around and be like, it's a demon roach. Oh, it's demonic roach. Oh my God. I feel like maybe it'll be a different level of Zach. So that's someone that I have on my list that I would like to investigate with.
He'll take his shirt off and I'll be like, yeah, okay.
And what is wrong with that? No, wait a minute.
What's wrong
right
with
there is the benefit.
Off. Kelly,
don't get me going.
No, you just made. Hey, is this an investigation / date, Zach? Like, what's going on? Put your shirt back on.
You just talked me into going.
Like, when are we going?
Really?
Zach, if you're listening, message me. We'll investigate. You must take off your shirt. No.
It is a requirement. It'll be in the contract that at least 50% of the investigation is shirtless. For you, not me.
Like, I wonder, is there something wrong with me then? Because I'm just like, yeah. I would investigate with anybody in this world. Joe Schmo down the street before Zach Bagans.
See him and Tennessee Wraith Chasers. They look like some fun guys. So they look like a good time.
Them? Oh, I'm in. Tennessee Wraith Chasers, I'm in. But Zach Bagans, yeah, you couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me to investigate with him. But
so when I get the call,
Wraith Chasers, I'm in.
I get the call, they said I could bring someone. It's definitely not you, right?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. I don't. Anyways, let's see. What does she have to say?
But hey, it could be because I want to investigate with him, or I want to use all the equipment that they have. Like,
I would if it was to.
They have everything.
I would to a point where I like to see what they're really like, but they. Anyway, yeah, no.
And how much of it is pressure from the show? How much of it is because they are a TV show, that they're being pressured for it to be sensationalized and pressured for them to come up with stuff, So I think there's a lot of truth to what Peggy was saying. If you get them off the air, are they still the same type of people?
I've heard him, not the other people.
Yeah.
From multiple people that he's a douchebag off the air. Whether that's true, and I have no idea. I've never met the guy. No clue. So I have no idea. I'm just going, And
all I can say is, though, I mean, just because they've been on a show like that doesn't mean they have to be a douche. Nick Groff is one of the nicest people in the world.
He is a very...
He's just so down to earth.
And humble person.
Yes.
Down to earth. It's like...
It's so funny to watch him when he's out in public and all the people are coming up and they're like, oh my God, you're Nick Groff. He's almost embarrassed. He's almost like, oh my gosh, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm Nick.
Yes. It's so cute. About Nick Groff from the beginning. Never, ever.
I was, and I knew just from his energy and from talking to him a little bit that he was like that, but to be able to just kind of stand back and watch him at an event and watch.
Do you know what people would say about me if I ripped my shirt off every other investigation? And was yelling demons. Do you know what people would say about me? just because I don't make millions of dollars. But
Oh my God. You're making me
seriously.
start laughing.
I think it's a whole different thing for you and I to rip our shirts off, Shay.
Yeah, I don't think none of us need to be ripping a shirt off on TV. Like, no.
You know, I don't get
I
it.
mean, if you think about it, like, you know, like Kelly said, I mean, they've been around for so long, so it's like every episode has to be outrageous and crazy. But if you go back, you know, season 1, season 2, I mean, everybody wanted to investigate with these guys. Everybody was like, oh, they're so awesome. They're so cool.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a lot of pressure when you're on a network TV show. It's like, you know, your next episode has to be better than the one before. Your season has to be better than the one before. The rating. So it's a lot of pressure. So it's like, does he come off, you know, like a douchebag? Absolutely. Is everything demonic on the show? According to them, that's what they think, you know.
That's where you need to draw the line between entertainment.
Yeah, it's TV
and
at the end of the
paranormal
day.
investigating.
Yeah.
Zach Bagans is good at what he does. Don't get me wrong. He is entertainment. They put on a show. They make millions of dollars. Awesome. But that's what it is. That's not what we do in real life. And people
Oh, no. Like, I tell people,
that.
like, no, it's not like Ghost Adventures. Not
It's
everything
not
is
that.
demonic. And when have you ever seen a demon? Have you ever been, me personally? Let me knock on wood. Hold on. I got to knock on wood. I never
I'll
have.
knock on my head.
I've never seen a demon. I've never experienced a demon. No, it is not like Ghost Adventure that every episode, every house, every location has a demonic entity.
Yeah.
Asshole
it's
entity?
Such a
Absolutely.
rare occurrence.
It's so rare. It's like, you know.
Why
like,
would
no.
they? I mean, if you're a demon, if you're at that status level that you're really a demon, don't you have better things to do than come harass some middle-aged woman who is just out having fun? I mean, come on.
Like, they don't want to bother us. They're like, yeah, they're small potatoes. We don't want to deal with that.
Right?
You know?
Exactly. So, well, before we get sued by Mr. Bagans, and let's change topics.
If I was going to be sued, I would have been
listen.
sued years ago because it's nothing new.
We love
Listen, Zach, you want to investigate with me? Follow me on social media.
And again,
Don't take off-
that's nothing
Don't
to do
take
with
off your
him
shirt.
personally.
We'll turn off the cameras. No cameras.
Oh.
Just a real. No. Kelly, I see your face. No, I meant as a real investigation. Not. This is not some chicken bow wow time here.
Let me tell you, I just bit my tongue. Legit.
We
I
tell
bit my
people,
tongue.
make sure you have
I
wine
did it.
for this conversation. Like, we're going to be a riot tonight.
Oh my gosh. I was going to ask another question. There was another question.
Hey, you
I can't
went there,
even
not
remember
me.
because now I'm like so like flustered. I'm like,
It's off in a dark place. Let's turn off the camera.
Oh my gosh. Bring it back.
All right, guys, so this last clip is something. Everybody knows our good friends, Raven Rose, Cynthia, and Roland. Well, a little backstory on this episode. I was already having trouble with audio. It was the night my splitter started going. So I was trying to fix that, and somebody banged on the window next to me where I was sitting, and then there was a fight. So I had to keep muting, and Cynthia did a great job. It was just her and I on this episode. She kept the show going for me. So we get all that straightened out. And Roland decides to crash the show a couple times, which wouldn't be a funniest moment if I did not include them. I could do a whole show on funniest moments with them between us being on their show, them being on our show, but this is one of those what the fuck just happened moments, so I wanted to include it. So after he crashed the show a couple times, I finally just invited him back. And this is what happens. This is a few different clips put in together. And by the way, Roland, I am still waiting for my cheeseburger with no onions. So you better hurry up and get on that. This is from episode 33 from May 2019. Hope you enjoy it as much as I did.
The last time we were down there, it was Roland and I and two of our friends. And that was the second time we'd been there. And we were just, speak of the devil and he freaking calls. Hang on a second.
that's okay. I can talk to the chat people. Hello, Matt.
I was gonna say, you can hear Roland too. I've got.
Hi. I
got
told
Roland.
you couldn't be a guest tonight, you son of a bitch.
son of a bitch.
Oh.
So what's the channel that I should be listening to, like the two witches of Eastwick?
Paranormal Buzz Radio, babe.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
I'll take a cheeseburger.
Shea wants a cheeseburger.
Thanks.
Okay. You do that.
No onions.
No onions.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna text him right now.
She says, "Do you want?" Or he says, "Do you want Burger King, McDonald's? What do you want?"
Whatever FedEx will deliver.
Whatever FedEx will deliver, babe.
Which one?
Whatever FedEx will deliver.
Okay. I can't guarantee that it will be edible by the time you get there, but
Yeah, true. You know.
Okay. Well, she should have just texted you the number. So if you want to call in.
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Bye. Josh says pizza, and Jen says tacos.
Everybody's putting in their orders, man. That's gonna be.
Yeah.
So when he calls in, it's gonna put you on hold, just so you're fully aware.
Okay. I'm all good.
Yeah. It just puts you on hold when he calls in, and then I'll I'll add you right back. It just takes a minute.
Okay. Works for me.
Yeah. I sent it a messenger. I don't have his phone number.
Take fries. I'm sure he'll see it.
Yep. Hold on. We'll be right back. Well, with you, Cynthia, they'll still have us. Hello. You are live with Shea Shit Show.
Yay!
Yay! Here we go. I'm adding Cynthia back now.
Hi, everybody.
They're all putting in their orders, so.
Yeah, well, see, I still have to go. I still have to figure out what to get for food.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to hear me order burgers, so if you want to have your orders put it in, call it now.
So if anybody wants any food. No, but yeah, I saw you come back, Shea. That's why I asked. What do you think, Shea?
I would like, hold on. I would like a double cheeseburger, medium fries, medium diet Dr. Pepper.
I was trying to mute it.
I was going to say he could have muted it.
I tried muting him. I couldn't. That's all right. This is funnier.
You can't mute Diet Coke?
Yes, a medium Diet Coke.
No, of all people, you cannot mute.
And then I'd like a 6-piece chicken nugget.
That's what they say about me, too. That's probably why we get along.
Okay. And I want 2 apple pies.
I had a demonologist on the show 3 weeks ago.
2. Yes, if you got them.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't that long ago.
And that is it.
Okay, so I have the million bag roll.
James Alito?
I need
burger, the 12 and the medium fries.
That was end of April, I believe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
I should have sat there saying I want a large orange drink.
You never know what will happen on live radio, but after a rough night like I had that night, it was so great to have friends on the show while it was all going on who supported me and kept me laughing. So I truly appreciate that. So special shout out to Raven Rose, Southern Gypsies, and Peggy Gypsy. From Kelly and I, we really appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you for listening to our show, putting up with our shenanigans, and good night. Thank you for listening, and for all things Paranormal Buzz Radio related, check out our website at paranormalbuzzradio.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram.